hot wings, hot topics, and real estate. Host Ryan Spellerberg keeps it real with agents, investors, and insiders every month. No fluff, just good convo exploring the trends, challenges, and questions shaping today's market. Now, here's your host with over 20 years of lending experience, Ryan Spellerberg.
They're on fire. All right, Ryan Spellerberg here with another episode of Hot Topics. We've got a fun one. Kaylee Kessinger is here today. So I'm going to have you get into your first wing. So it's super easy, medium buffalo from our sponsors, Atomic Wings, and that's a giant wing. So thanks for coming on, coming right off maternity leave. So today's guest has been part of one of the most active home builders in Sioux Falls market. Kaylee is with Empire Homes, a company that's been building homes and developing neighborhoods in the area for over 17 years. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks again. And she reached out to me, so this is going to be exciting. She's ready to go. She said she's not sure how she's going to handle the heat, but it'll be great. Yeah. So maybe just give us an idea of how you found your way into real estate and Empire Homes.
11 years ago, I started working with Realtor in town and got brought on with the guys at Empire Homes and been there ever since.
So what's your role been over those years?
Sales. So I deal with all of our homeowners that come in. We pick out selections, all the way to closing, final walkthroughs, at the closing table. Yeah, kind of what I've been doing since the beginning.
How do you keep that straight? Because you guys close 100 homes a year, 100 plus homes a year, correct?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I suppose you just get used to it and figure out a system and just keep rolling. We got a good team though. So good team on the construction side, have learned our processes over the years, and yeah.
I've had dozens of closings with Kaylee, and every time she knows who the customer is, the things that they want, the changes that they need to be made. She's fantastic to work with. So
thank you.
How's the first swing?
It's hot. It's hot.
Okay. Well, we'll see
Am I
how
supposed
it
to
goes.
eat more of it?
Nope, totally
Okay.
fine. Just get after it. The second one is Nashville Dry Rub.
Okay.
Super easy. This is our favorite wing. It's just a good pepper heat to it, so you'll be fine with it. Also, I'm supposed to ask you about running into glass doors at the office. Somebody just sent me a message right before I got here. Is that not a thing?
I've only run into one.
Okay.
But people will occasionally run into the glass doors at the office.
Got it. So be careful if you're going to
Usually
visit Empire.
Large slam, but
Got
I've
it.
only done it one time.
Okay.
I made it count though.
I hope they had it on video.
They did not.
Okay, so Empire started building homes back in 2008 and has grown into a full operation. So you guys do new construction, commercial development, rentals, the whole thing. So where is Empire today? Like, how do you describe it to somebody who asks?
Oh boy. We are, I feel like, continually expanding. Again, perfecting our processes, perfecting our floor plans. Right now, really trying to gauge the market and find a home for everybody, I would say. Yeah, I would say we're continually learning, and we're continually open to learning and learning what buyers want in town and what buyers need and all of that. As the market changes, we adapt with it.
And you guys come through city council quite often doing land development as well. Has that slowed down a little bit?
You know, I will be honest, I'm not involved in that a whole lot.
Got it.
I deal with forward-facing customers, and my teammate Morgan and I, that's kind of our main focus, is just keep selling the townhomes, twin homes, single families, and yeah, that's kind of our bread and butter that we do every day.
Absolutely. You guys crush it. Okay, so next wing is Hot Buffalo. Starts to get a little bit warmer here. So get after that.
I'm going to need some chapstick.
So the question is, what's tougher, getting a housing development approved in Harrisburg, or, that's supposed to be a joke. Okay, got it. Okay,
I got it.
Or winning a battle for a Foo Fighters drumstick at a concert.
Oh, well, I won the Foo Fighters battle.
We need to hear that full story.
Probably that one.
We need to hear the full story.
Hold on, I'll take my second bite.
Okay. She's getting after it.
Foo Fighters. Dad got us front row to Foo Fighters at the Denny. Taylor Hawkins, rest in peace, was throwing out his drumsticks, and one flew right towards me, and before I knew it, I was on the floor at the Denny Premier Center, and the best part of it was Dave Grohl looked at my dad and goes, "Is she okay?" And I come up with the drumstick.
Was there an actual fight with somebody for it?
No fight.
Oh, you just...
It fell on the floor, and I reached down, and I had fallen over when I got it, and I'm like, I have the drumstick.
Amazing. Is that on the wall somewhere?
No, it's hidden, because I don't want it lost. That
Got
one
it.
was hot.
Getting a little warmer?
My eyes are watering.
Okay. Well, that's what we have the milk for. Take your time. And the next one does get a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Mango habanero is the next one. It's got
Okay.
a little bit of a sweet heat to it. Again, I've done my research on you. So
Oh boy.
if you could build a home for any Cincinnati Bengals player,
No.
who would it be and why?
And it can be Joe Burrow.
You can.
Actually, I don't know. I think I'd probably pick T. Higgins. Joe Burrow seems like a little bit of a diva these days, so
Ooh.
let's go with T. Higgins.
He did pretty good on the quarterback show, though. I thought it was pretty good.
He
A
did.
little bit of a different personality.
He's a little different.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though. I would pick T. Higgins. He seems like fun. I like him better than Jamar Chase.
What kind of house would you build him?
Whatever he wanted.
I'm guessing it would be pretty large.
Mm-hmm. As long as I was making money on it, I wouldn't care.
I think you'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
We went to the Bengals-Bears game last
know.
year as a Bears fan.
I'm aware.
That was so much fun. So
Yeah.
much fun. What a good comeback they had.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was good. It was real good.
All the painful comebacks.
It was so good. Okay, so how's that one?
Actually, not as bad as that one. Does
It's the-
everyone get the shakes or is it just me?
No, it's just you. It's just you. That's great. You gonna be okay?
I acted tough before this. Let me get a drink of milk.
Just let the
I
emotions
need
fly.
chapstick more than I need anything.
Be careful. We had somebody that put chapstick on while they were eating and then used it later at a different day and then had problems again
Okay,
because they put the hot sauce back on their mouth.
let's keep going. I'm gonna get a clean napkin.
Okay, next one is atomic. So this is where it truly starts to get a little bit warmer.
I might need another drink of milk.
Okay.
Holy cow, my lips are on fire.
On fire. Just
I'm
like
so glad
Empire
you get-
Homes.
It's
We've
so
got
bad.
Morgan in the background here watching and just having fun with it.
She thinks this is funny.
Yeah, she's having a good time. We'll get her on next, I think.
Have you heard anybody like pass out?
Well, a couple of people from the Stockburger team have had some problems.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So
but
why-
nobody's actually passed out.
I'm not as tough as I thought I was.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Again, atomic. So, or did you already have a bite of that?
No.
Okay. You're going to be great.
Holy cow.
If you're a Napoleon Dynamite fan, I would say my lips hurt real bad.
My lips hurt real bad.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Next question.
Next question. What's coming up next for Empire? Any new neighborhoods, products, developments? What should we know? What should be on the radar?
We do have some new developments coming. I don't think we've broke ground on any of them quite yet. We have South Loop that I feel like is fairly new still, 69th and Sycamore area. We do have one out Highway 11, 57th Street that will start here maybe this fall yet. And then kind of just continuing with our developments on the west side, southeast side, Highway 11 area,
Okay.
all that.
Okay. So a lot of inventory available.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to start a custom built home today, how long could that take?
5 to 6 months.
That's not bad.
We do have some new single families coming out on the east side. They'll have some really nice lots. I think we're kind of starting to break ground on those. And then we've got our townhomes kind of all over town.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nice. Any specials going on the townhomes?
3% seller concession on everything. Everything we build, whether it's from the ground up or whatever, everything right now we're offering 3% seller concession.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that actually leads into my next question. While I'm asking this, though, you gotta we're gonna do a chapstick break.
Holy cow, the roof of my mouth is literally singed.
The next one's gonna be fun because remember, this is nuclear. You gotta eat the whole wing.
I cannot eat the whole wing.
Okay,
I'll
you
throw
do
up.
a good job on it. Don't throw up. It would be great content, but let's not do that. Honestly, you're doing great.
I'm gonna have to like.
I don't know if that's gonna help the heat or not.
So this is nuclear.
This is nuclear. This is our hottest wing.
Okay. If I take one bite.
One monstrous bite. Oh, it's good. You'll be okay. As we were talking about townhomes, so Empire Homes is putting up a lot of townhomes in the Sioux Falls market. Kind of what you guys were known for when you started.
Yep.
Why have townhomes become the go-to as the first-time homebuyer home?
Price point. I think a lot of it too is, I know why I purchased 2 townhomes. You're busy, you're working. They're brand new homes. They come with a warranty. I just think it's great for first-time home buyers that maybe don't have the funds to maybe fix up a home that is in the first-time home buyer price range. No maintenance. So if you're busy working, busy with small children, It's also that I know with a baby at home right now, there's times where we're like, where are we going to find time to mow the lawn right now?
Right.
Like all that type of stuff that come with our townhomes that I feel like are a great fit for first-time home buyers, single, married, whatever it would be. They really do fit the mold for that type of buyer.
And, townhomes used to have a stigma of they're not going to appreciate as much and different things like that. It truly is the first-time home buyer home today. That's what most people gravitate to because they can afford it. They don't have to take care of anything. Some people like to do that, but most don't. So that's what you guys have been known for over the years.
Yes. And really what you could pay for rent for a townhome in Sioux Falls right now, you can almost get to on a townhome and just own one.
Right.
And that's what I don't think people realize is that you can almost, buy for what you're going to rent.
And you can use those seller paid closing costs to buy down interest rates, to get that payment more affordable.
Yep.
There's a lot of things you guys can do with that.
Yep.
So,
okay,
how you doing? I think it feels like that last one was nothing for you.
Is that I don't think that one is like super hot, is it?
It's supposed to be.
My mouth is way on fire right now.
Doing okay?
It was actually harder than I thought it was going to be.
Okay, so what do people need to know if they want to get a hold of you to buy a home, besides that you take heat really well?
I do take heat really well. Maybe not like food heat, but I can take other heat pretty well. Are
you trying to say you get yelled at in real estate?
No, you never get yelled at in real estate.
No,
never. Reach out to us. Our website
is what?
EmpireCompanies.com.
Question mark?
It's saved on my home tab. Okay. I don't need to know what it is. Or give us a call, 553-0163. Reach out to us on social media, our Facebook page, Empire Homes, Instagram, Empire Homes.
Got it.
We're on billboards throughout Sioux Falls.
Easy to find.
Trying to be everywhere these days.
You guys do a great job. So if you want a very affordable home, give Kaylee a call or Morgan. They'll take care of you. Thanks for coming on. You did a great job. Thanks to our sponsor, Atomic Wings. Yeah. Like, share, do all the fun stuff, and don't use her chapstick. Thanks for coming.
Don't use Morgan's chapstick.
Got it.